Hi, I'm Bobby Robinson with Nexon Pruitt's Corporate and Intellectual Property team, and I help creative brands and athletes protect and scale their business. The topic of student-athlete name, image, and likeness, also known as NIL, has commanded national attention, and the NCAA is currently reviewing its policy that prohibits student-athletes from monetarily benefiting from their NIL. Details from the NCAA, some states, and potentially Congress remain to be seen. So how can parents and student-athletes best protect and position themselves for success as new endorsement opportunities arise? Here are 5 things they should consider. Formation of a business entity. Student-athletes that begin to engage in endorsement deals should have the mindset of an entrepreneur and consider forming an appropriate business entity, such as an LLC, to mitigate their brand risk profile. Each state governs the requirements of business entity formation, and the student's age is also a consideration. Brand and image protection via contractual agreements. As student-athletes promote a brand's products and services, contracts should be carefully reviewed with legal counsel to evaluate if a deal is in the student's best interest. Trademark and copyright protection. As student-athletes begin to create content for brands, they should play offense and understand the role of copyrights and play defense by protecting themselves via trademarks to deter infringement on their brand. Domain name ownership. This is an essential aspect of brand protection. The Anti-Cyber-Squatting Consumer Protection Act, ACPA, prevents cyber squatters from registering domain names containing trademarks for the purpose of selling the domain name back to the trademark owner. To avoid this issue, an athlete should immediately reserve their own domain name. Social media endorsement guideline compliance. Student-athletes should understand the rules of the influencer game when promoting and endorsing products and services on various platforms. They should familiarize themselves with the FTC's social media endorsement guidelines to ensure they are not unintentionally exposing their brand to potential liability. Some higher education institutions, such as the University of South Carolina, are now partnering with NIL advisors to navigate this changing landscape in sports. Parents and student-athletes should start thinking about putting the right team together to protect themselves and their intellectual property. Nexon Pruitt has the experience to advise on these and other business matters related to name, image, and likeness. We're here to help and stand ready to serve.